Hello, Team New Horizons family. Juwan Buford broadcasting from Detroit metropolitan area. I almost got to plug in my earset. It's pretty amazing. and definitely excited to be sharing an important message. And one that is not always going to, let's just say, be less filling and taste great. My responsibility in part is to motivate, inspire, make sure that I extend myself to everyone and give everyone the same equal opportunity to achieve the tremendous success that so many who are joining our company today have experienced and those who preceded us. And what that means is that sometimes my responsibility is to also share information that, quite frankly, could be, there's no other way to receive it, right? It's just going to be called tough love, right? Sometimes I can't simply share what you want to hear. Sometimes I need to share what you need to hear. And, the message I want to deliver today is this: look, some of you are absolutely choking on your excuses. Yes, I said it. You're absolutely choking out your dreams. The brighter, the freer, the less stressed out, the less fearful, more abundant futures that, quite frankly, are available to all of us. And the only one you're going to have to blame really are your excuses. I spoke with a gentleman a couple days ago, which really inspired this talk. And he shared with me that he was about to be fired from his job. After working for a company 50, 60 hours a week, doing the work of 2, sometimes 3 individuals, never arriving late, never leaving early for over 6 years. And he was let go because he arrived early, clocked in early, that is, for about 20 minutes, walked out to his car, had a conversation with someone, and sprinted back to work, forgetting to clock back in because he didn't remember clocking in the first place or out. As he's always done, right? He runs to the rescue when something happened at the retail establishment, and they literally fired him over that, right? This gentleman, over a period of 5 to 6 years, has worked over 1 million minutes and over a 20-minute dispute, right? Less than half of what he earns an hour. So maybe, I don't know, $5-6 dispute, maybe $8 dispute. They fired this gentleman. And look, this happens all the time to people in their 40s and 50s, right? Despite record profits, corporate America, over the last 50 years, citizens' incomes have not gone up. They're flatlined, right? The average Joe is still earning what they were earning 20, 30, and 40 years ago. And that's kind of crazy if you think about it, right? $30,000 a year. That's the average Joe is earning. The bottom line is people just aren't getting ahead. And it's not that they're not getting ahead because they're not working harder. It's not that people aren't more productive. The game just isn't fair. And, people are living check to check. They're living credit card to credit card. People don't own their homes. They own mortgages. People don't own cars. They own car notes. The clothes, the food that they eat. Look, those are credit card bills. You don't own your college degree for all intents and purposes nowadays because you're so busy paying off the college loan. By the time you pay the college loan back, the degree isn't even worth the paper it was printed on, right? Most people can't absorb a $500 to $1,000 unplanned emergency or unexpected bill. Let's be real, right? We've all been there before. So most people aren't living, they're surviving. And you have to be 20, 30 years, old, and work. To be 20, 30 years old and think about it, you're working the same type of work people were doing 20, 30 years ago. And you're having to work 2 and 3 jobs to earn the same amount of income that people were earning 20, 30 years ago. That's just the reality of the matter, right? Half the cost to acquire a highly skilled and experienced worker, that's what you're competing against when individuals will come out of school when you're in your 40s and 50s. That's just the reality of the matter. So that at the end of the day, you're on borrowed time. And the scary thing about it is if you're really paying attention, people don't meet their maker at age 60 and 65 and 70, which is what the retirement schedule was really planned for when it was introduced years and years and years ago, Social Security, right? People are living into their 80s, into their 90s, and by the time we reach a ripe old age, so to speak, people will be living well into their hundreds. So that means after all that hard work, after all that time you've put in, you've watched your buying power literally disappear and slip away, and then you have to look forward to another 40 years of scratching and sniffing to get by. It's scary, right? But here's the thing. The story I'm sharing with you did not happen to a 40 or 50-year-old. The story I'm sharing with you happened to a 26-year-old. That's right. I'm receiving phone calls from individuals who are being let go from their jobs in their 20s and 30s. In other words, the economy is changing fast. And this is not an endorsement or non-endorsement, but there's a candidate that talks about this from time to time. Andrew Yang. I think his talks are like fascinating because he talks about the fact that easily 30 to 40% of most jobs will be literally erased in a couple short years. Attorneys are being squeezed out by AI, computers that can research and index the laws faster than they can. Truck drivers, good luck. Retail workers at grocery stores, clothing stores, shoe stores, Panera Bread that I'm sitting in now. Car dealerships, yes, car dealerships, fast food restaurants, family restaurants, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. More and more plant work is being replaced by automation. They are going to have machines that are going to literally package and deliver things for us. So those jobs are gone. Secretarial work, administrator jobs, supervisor jobs, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Look, what happened in Iowa was effed up, right, in terms of what transpired the Democratic elections process. But understand that still is the future. Very soon, individuals who are accustomed to even those type of part-time jobs, they're going to be SOL. Employees at the Secretary of State, right, quote unquote, good government jobs, right, they're going bye, right, bank jobs, etc. So I guess what I want to encourage you to consider is this. Look, you don't have time. And that's my biggest concern, is that some of you are actually waiting on the BS.com to arrive on your doorsteps before you even realize you need to have the sense of urgency to do things right now. And the bottom line is you're making excuses. You're being lackadaisical. Let's be real. You're complaining that you're tired, that you don't have time. Some of us, quite frankly, or even insinuate that our children is the reason why we're too tired to do what we need to do. In reality, the children should be the reason why you're willing to lose sleep and run yourself into the ground, to be transparent, not your excuse not to, right? Not to burn the midnight oil. Your life is not on Facebook. It's not on Instagram. You don't live there. You're not going to die there. You won't starve there. You won't find financial independence there. Of course you're tired. Look, you should be. You should be tired of living check to check at this point. If you've been working longer than 5 or 6 years and you're still living check to check, I think we can agree here it's a problem, right? You should be tired about worrying about this and that. You should be tired, right, about not having the resources you desire to protect and love and care for your children and give them the time you feel like they deserve. You should be tired, right, of not having time to take a breath and just simply enjoy the laughter of your elders. Tired of work people could care less about your financial being and welfare of your family. Who could care less whether you're 2 months away or 20 months away from an eviction, right? Depending on what's transpiring. Tired of not having reliable transportation. Tired of renting our lives. You should be tired of not taking responsibility for what happens to you. I know, oof, it hurt, right? I said it, but it's just the truth. Tired of others owning you, literally owning you, not on Facebook, but for real. Owning your time, owning your monies, owning your dreams, owning your futures, waking up every single day and knowing that you're really not in control, right? You should be tired of that. So we all should be tired in many respects, right? We haven't achieved financial independence yet. That's me included. So look, it's time to stop making excuses. Let's just be real. Stop making excuses. Waiting on someone to come save you, waiting to hit the lottery, getting upset because you got fired, because you made the decision to wake up and give someone else responsibility of your financial well-being, and then you're mad because they ain't treat you fairly. Stop it. You don't have time for tomorrow. You don't have 2 weeks from now. You don't have 2 years from now. The BS.com is coming, and it's not going to announce itself. It's not going to say, hey, I'm here. Just like people don't rehearse funerals or car accidents, people don't rehearse BS.com, but it's coming. It's always there, right? So when you tell me I forgot, when you tell me I don't have time to put a conference call on my calendar, who earn more in a week and sometimes a day than most individuals in the United States earn in a month, right? When you tell me you don't have time to attend a training and learn from people who've managed, spent, and saved more money in a year than most people have in their lifetimes. When you tell me you don't have time to tune into leaders who are taking time out of their schedules to help you level up, when there's no monetary incentive to do so, right? Help you understand what you should be taking at and things you should be doing to get to your goals. That's a problem. We have leaders who have over 20, 40 years of experience in sales, business development, organizational development. They've built agencies, helped business owners, countless other business owners level up. The shops that you get your hair done at, the restaurants that you eat at, the shops that you buy your clothes from or you buy your cars from, right? From the people who, when you don't have time to set aside to listen to individuals who are basically working with, I have clients that are multi-million-dollar corporations, right? Check their LinkedIn profile, for God's sakes. If you look and see that they're managing multi-million-dollar companies and you're not, you probably should chill out and just listen to them for a moment. I'm just saying, right? So look, see, I know what some of you are thinking. Some of you are thinking I'm talking about me. No, it's not just me, right? There are other individuals in this marketplace who set aside time on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis to help individuals level up. And yes, much of what I said truly is about me, right? I'm not going to front. I'm not going to hide from the success that I've enjoyed and the people that I've helped out. But look, just like everyone else who may be listening to this, I've tasted the fear of eviction years ago. I know what it's like not to have transportation. I know what it's like to live in the wrong zip code. But, look, truth be told, I told myself no, that I'll never do that again. I'll never be in a situation where I don't have enough money in my account where if something transpires, I can't do what I need to do to make sure my family's taken care of. I made a promise to myself years ago, right, to get urgent right then and there. Not wait for the BS.com to happen, to make sure that I have the things in place so when it does arrive, I can just brush it off my shoulders, right? And I'm encouraging you to do the same. Look, and it requires that you just got to be tired of waiting. Seriously. You have to be tired of waiting. You have to be tired of not having. You have to be too tired, not take advantage of opportunities to level up. You just have to reach a point if you really want to achieve your goals, right? I'm not talking about someday. I'm not talking about one day, some type of mythical time off in the future. When I look at the calendar, I see Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I don't see someday, right? So at some point, you have to make a decision that you're going to stop making excuses, grab the bull by the horns, take control over what transpires in your life. Because the world has an agenda for you. You might not like it, right? So there is a training that's taking place Saturday, March 22nd at 10 a.m. downtown Detroit at Space Lab. Some of you are already familiar with the location. There is going to be the one Mr. Robert McCormick, Executive Director, ring earner, Michigan executive. He's a regional here in the state. He's going to be traveling 2-3 miles to visit our organization. This gentleman, it just is what it is. The gentleman earns more in a day sometimes than people earn in 2 and 3 months worth of work. For that reason alone, you should make it your priority to be in the room. And he's not coming out of any type of monetary reward. He's not coming to spend time with us to help train our organization because he's going to benefit somehow financially. There's nothing in it for him but a headache after driving 2 to 3 miles to come visit with us. And I'll tell you, if you've made up your mind, today's the day that you're not going to BS and wait for bad things to happen, that you're actually going to be proactive, you owe it to yourself to be there. So put it on your calendar, Saturday, March 22nd at 10 a.m., downtown Detroit, Space Lab. We're going to be having an audience, Mr. Robert McCormick, who's traveling a good 2-3 miles. Not 2-3 miles, good 2-3 hours to visit with our organization. And I look forward to seeing you there. Goodbye for now.